Hey guys, CloudStalker here. So the MARROWROOT herb just jumped over price over Widowbloom on my realm today. So I thought I'd make a video about the roots I normally take to farm it. A quick reminder that it's best to have a tank character doing this farm so that you don't get dazed and dismounted by the ton of mobs all around the area. The first route and the most famous route is the crazy high respawn rate area known as the Stabbing Wastes. You go around taking laps of this area and you have to be on your toes as it's highly contested, with tons of multi-boxers and players trying to scoop up all the herbs. And you really have to go around zigzagging in the place because everyone's doing it at their own pace, so you don't know which herb will spawn in the front or the back, so you gotta just make your way around it. I tend to make about 30 to 35,000 gold in an hour on this route. Currently it has been 2 months since Shadowlands launched and the prices aren't really as high as they used to be in the beginning, but this is still a decent place. The gold you make per hour might be different based on the realm prices for you. MARROWROOT for me currently is about at 67 gold. At times, however, the respawn rate at the Stabbing Wastes takes way longer than usual. And you can try going down west through the mountain like this. I don't like doing this per se, but I'm only mentioning it because I know a lot of people do this. And basically the main concept is that you try to make the loop longer and you hope that by the time you're coming on for your second lap, the respawns are all back up. Now, I don't do this mainly because I think there are far too less nodes on below the mountain and there's just way too many annoying mobs on that side, so I just avoid it altogether. If you find it to be awesome, that's great. I just don't like it. Now, here's what I do personally. I tend to literally go around the whole arena. Most farmers tend to go off deeper to the sides of the map while doing this sort of a route, but there are a majority of reasons I stick close to the arena. Firstly, I think it's perfectly timed for the fact that when I come back for my second lap, all the herbs have already respawned, so that's awesome. The second is that this route takes maximum advantage of all the rare mobs placed around Maldraxxus, as they all drop mounts, cosmetics, and even pet tokens, so it's always convenient to kill them along the way. Just the other day I got a grungy contamination pack cosmetic for my back from Bubble Blood. So it's always cool getting these things along the way. And it's kinda like killing two birds with one stone. And trust me, farms are always way more fun when you have other stuff to do in the meantime. Otherwise, doing this thing every day in, day out for an hour or two, it kinda gets boring if you're just farming. Especially when the scenery isn't exactly beautiful or it's kinda dead. Oh, and to maximize profits, it's always good to have mining alongside herbalism on this spot, because there are heaps of Oxygen orb nodes all over the area, and it's best to capitalize on that. So overall, on this route, I get around about 25 to 30,000 gold in an hour, but again, realm prices may differ for you, and you might yield better or worse results. So for those of you who are going to be new to the route, you definitely need to get the add-on GatherMate, as it'll give you a preset of where all the herb nodes spawn, and that's going to be really helpful, especially because the terrain here isn't exactly a one-way single route. You're going to have to go up and down and zigzag a bit to know where exactly all the herbs are spawned, because they're pretty much scattered everywhere, especially the mining ones as well, because they're in the corners sometimes. I already know my way around it, so I don't really use it. Again, you should definitely 100% get a tank for this route. You're gonna get dazed and dismounted almost 80% of the time. There are tons of mobs, like tons of them. Definitely get that. Overall, you're looking at around about a 30,000 gold average on either route you choose. The first route is definitely gonna be the most profitable one, but in case it's too overcrowded, you can always do the third one. You should be able to tell how much gold you're eventually gonna make at the end of an hour by the first 10 to 20 minutes, because you can multiply that yourself. So yeah, that's about it from me. If you guys found this useful, please like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Take care.